Alright, so today I'm doing a video on all the tarot decks I have, which is not many. I only have 4. So let's get into it. So the most recent 2 tarot decks I have, this is the Light Seers deck. It's pretty popular. And I just loved the images on this deck. And look at the Ten of Swords. I like that Ten of Swords. It looks more hopeful, just facing a more positive direction, positive light, just after the storm. You can tell she's been through some things, but now she's moving on into a brighter direction. Anyways, but I like that card. And these are upside down. I like the court cards. King of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. So, beautiful deck. Beautiful artwork. 4 of Pentacles. You see a lot more women in this deck. Queen of Pentacles. It's a lot of different races in this deck. I've seen black, white, Asian. Those are the only cultures I've seen in this deck represented. So it's just nice to see different cultures in one deck. And I like that King of Swords. And this Devil. And I did some research on, like her thoughts about each card when she made them. She was like, she made the Devil card hot because, the devil has to be tempting. It makes a lot of sense. And she's got all these symbols on this card. And you go to her website, it will explain what every card means and what the symbols are. This is the Hierophant. So it's not such a, it's more spiritual than religious. Anyway, so that is the Light Seers deck. Alright, so this is the Hoodoo Tarot deck. And I had somebody knit me a case for my decks. But anyway, so this is the Hoodoo Tarot deck. And I'm very connected to this deck because this is, part of my culture. This is the South. That's the Nine of Pentacles. I love this Nine of Pentacles. Anytime I ask a question and this card comes up about business or anything like that, like, I know I'm on the right track when this card comes up. And to get busy, and to keep and to keep busy, That's the Star card. Grandchildren. She did change the names to some of these. Like this is Ace of Cups with Ace of Baskets. That's the Father of Coins, King of Pentacles. A beautiful deck. Mother of Knives. And look at the Three of Knives. Or Three of Swords. That's an interesting card. Nine of Sticks. Nine of Wands. Here's another one. This card is kind of wild. Two of Knives, Two of Swords, and as you can see, there's holes cut out above her eyes and her eyes are closed. I didn't see that at first when I first got the deck, and then I started working with it and I noticed it, after having it for a while. This is supposed to be the bishop is supposed to be the Hierophant. Miss Robinson is the devil. And they have, and a nice book comes with it. It gives you a story about some of the people. Some of the major arcana cards are real people, and they have real stories that come with them. And then the stories kind of help you interpret the meaning of the card. And that's Six of Cups. I'm sorry, Six of Swords. That's the Lover's card. Courting. So, Nine of Knives. Anyways, yes, it's a nice book that comes with it. It has some spreads in the book. This is the Magician. So, that is the Hoodoo Tarot deck. And I just noticed, like, at the back of the card that it has the southern states combined. And that's Texas. You got South Carolina, Florida, Georgia's in here. That's cool. Anyways, that's the Hoodoo Tarot deck. Alright, so the next deck is the Afro American deck. Now, this was my first tarot deck. I wouldn't recommend this tarot deck for beginners. I had a hard time with this deck, understanding it. And I ended up going back and purchasing the Rider-Waite deck so I could learn. But these have stories with them too. Some of them are African stories or tales that come with them. There's like two scenarios going on in the card. And there's this Ten of Swords. And you see there's a picture going on in the back. And sometimes, what it is, it allows your intuition and your imagination to kind of roam free. And it gives a lot of pictures to put a storyline together when you're answering questions or doing a tarot spread. Because sometimes my eye don't connect with this spread, but it connects to this, or vice versa. So it just gives you a lot for your mind a lot for your intuition to work with, a lot of pictures. I bought this deck at a little shop in West Virginia. I was on a train ride going home from Cincinnati. And we had a long layover. And I went to, there was this little spiritual shop downtown West Virginia, and I bought this deck out of there because I had saw this deck online, and I wanted a deck with some black people on it. At that time, it wasn't a whole lot of tarot decks with, African American people of color on it, period. And this is back in 2013, like we were just beginning that whole spiritual movement, I guess, is just starting out. And a lot of decks didn't have people of color on it. There was a few out, but it wasn't many. But I had saw this deck online, and then when I went to the shop, I saw the deck in the shop, so I went ahead and bought it. And I had started out with Oracle cards, so this was my first tarot deck. And I was working with it, and I would read the book, but I've lost the book. So when I'm using this deck, it is pure intuition and skill because I don't have the book anymore. I can't remember all the stories that go with them. So, anyways, that is the Emperor. And let me find, there's a wild card. Some of these cards real wild, okay? Like, what? Where is it? Like this one. This one's kind of wild. For eight of swords. And you got that second picture back there. I still use this deck. I don't use it that much though. I wouldn't use it to do it like a professional reading. It's just, it's too much going on for me. But I still like this deck. I still use it to do spreads. Look at that, the Hangman. I'm trying to find that card that I like. But at least you can see some of the deck. And it's been water damage. Like, I've done a lot with this deck. It's been through some things. Where is it? It's the Seven of Pentacles, I think. I hope I'm not missing it. You know, sometimes you can go missing a tarot card for the longest. Here it is, Seven of Pentacles. That card's wow. He's running with a skeleton, and the other man's taking a nap. And then you got this going on, this group back here teasing this man in the back. Wild card. Anyways. Yeah. You got some of our goddesses in there. I think this is supposed to be Oshun. Yeah. Supposed to be Oshun. Ten of Wands. So, you know, I'd still do like combination readings with this deck and card meanings with it. It's a fun deck. It allows your intuition in your mind to run free and be creative. So that is the African American Tarot. All right. So last but not least, the Rider-Waite deck. Y'all know what this deck looks like. You know what this deck looks like. Beginner deck. This is the deck that most decks are modeled after. I'm not going to give you a history lesson on any of the cards or who made it. Y'all could look that up if you want to. I was just sharing the decks that I have. I mean, you can find these on Amazon. I bought all these decks on Amazon except for that African American deck. I went to a shop for that, but I'm pretty sure that one's on Amazon as well. And y'all know what this deck looks like. This deck's pretty old for me, too. I need to get another one because I'm missing a card or two. I'm going to get an updated, upgraded version of the Rider-Waite. Something fun. They got so many different versions out now. Different colors and backgrounds and, you know, themes, I guess. But, yeah, so those are my tarot decks. Hope you enjoyed that. You can buy any of them on Amazon if you're interested. Next, I'm going to do a review of all of my oracle cards. So keep a lookout for that video. And thanks for watching. Bye.